And we're just about set. The visitors, the Eisenhower Panthers, will kick off to Glenwood. And we are underway in Chatham. Fielded at about the 25-yard line, out to about the 36-yard line, and that's where Glenwood will start their opening drive of the game.
Now, Eisenhower came into this game and wanted to make a statement that they belong in the upper echelon of the CS8. Well, they thought they were ready for that last year, and then they took on these Glenwood Titans and got waxed. Glenwood really took it to them. Eisenhower found out, maybe we aren't ready to make that step, and I think they're ready here tonight. They've been looking at this game on their schedule for about a year now.
Just underway in Chatham, and Jabbar Cross is the quarterback, the 5'11 sophomore for the Titans. In the shotgun, hands off. Right side, out to the 40, to the 45, past the 45-yard line for the Titans is Zach Wardlow.
New coach David Hay still keeping Glenwood in this running formation. Glenwood loves to run the football.
And let's take a look at your SEFQ starting lineups. There is the Glenwood Titans offense, led by quarterback Jabbar Cross, who stepped in for Cole Hembrough, who plays wide receiver and some tight end now. And on second down, Cross to close to midfield.
Jabbar Cross, he's a Springfield High transfer, moved out here to Chatham. He is a running back, wide receiver type, was going to be their backup quarterback. He was just too valuable. They needed to get him on the field more, and kudos to Coach A for making the change.
And let's take a look at your SEFQ starting lineups, the Decatur Eisenhower defense. Take a look at them. And there's the handoff. And gets to about midfield is Zach Wardlow.
Glenwood's going to throw a few different backs at you. Zach Wardlow, Brandon Hay, Jabbar Cross is going to carry the ball some too. I think the big key tonight is how does that Eisenhower do against this predominant running game, which Chatham's always been known for. Now they're just doing that at a little bit more exotic sets, shotgun, 4, 3 wide, that kind of stuff. And it's going to be how good is the arm of Jabbar Cross, because at some point they're going to have to throw the football tonight, I expect.
It is 2nd and 9. There's the handoff to Wardlow, who gets down with a good run to the 43-yard line of Eisenhower.
Simple power play. He's going to follow his lineman, especially number 56, Big Will Putnam, just a sophomore, 6'4", 260. He's a Division I prospect. He's one to look for on the line, both offensively and defensively tonight.
3rd and 3. Handoff to Wardlow, left side. Not enough for the first down.
He's going to be very, very close. Didn't get a great spot initially, but now they moved the ball up, and
they're going to measure it. Or are they going to?
From where we're standing, it looks. Yep.
Okay. I stand corrected. It is a Brandt Professional Agriculture first down. Brandt Professional Agriculture, one of our first down sponsors on Friday Night Rivals all season long. I'd like to thank Brandt for being a sponsor. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff to Wardlow, who finds a hole and has some room down to the 29-yard line. And that is good for a Brandt Professional Agriculture first down.
Eisenhower's defense has played very, very well this year, and that is what really, I think, has carried them to this 5-0 record. They had a tough time on defense last year, but they have not faced a running game like Chatham Glenwood is bringing to them tonight.
Ball on the 29. Hand off to Wardlow. Finds a little bit of room and at the 25. And we talked about Cole Hembrough a little bit, who quarterback early in their number 14, who comes into the game now. No problem with making the shift on offense. He said whatever's best for the team, and he's in there now, the junior.
Yeah, he's a team player, especially being as smart as he was at quarterback. Any change is going to be pretty simple for him. He's a big kid, too, so I'm sure he'll do fine.
Wardlow down about the 14-yard line, so he is inside. the Red Zone. I want to thank Shields, our Red Zone sponsor this year. From Friday night lights to crisp weekend afternoons, here's to football and to the players who make it great. Good luck this season from Shields. And that is also a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. So 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for Jabbar Cross and the Titans. First quarter action from Chatham. We'll keep you posted on scores from throughout Central Illinois as we have them. And actually, we had one already, didn't we, Andy? You have one?
Athens was already up 7-0 against Monroe Forsyth with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Struck early in a big Sangerville Conference matchup.
Wardlow brought down at the 10. And 4-1. That Athens game. That's Athens 5-0.
5-0
against 4-1.
Yeah, one of your top-ranked 1A teams against Monroe Forsyth, who we got to see on Friday Night Rivals. It's one of your better-ranked 2A teams as well.
8:27 to go, first quarter action. And on the keeper, and he is in for the touchdown, is Jabbar Cross.
You know, he is an athlete. That's why they moved him to quarterback. He's a dangerous threat back there. He's someone you really have to make sure of, and great job by Glenwood to get him in the end zone.
We'd like to thank Young Security, our touchdown sponsor this season. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. This week's charity is the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. And the Titans will attempt the point after to try to make it 7-0 here in the first quarter. So with 8:19 to go, kick is up, and it is good. So the Glenwood Titans take a 7-0 lead with 8:19 to go in the first quarter. We're in Chatham. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. More first quarter action coming up in just a minute. Don't go away. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. I'm Paul Waffle along with Adam Anderson. We are in Chatham for the Glenwood Titans game against Decatur Eisenhower. 7-0, the Titans strike on their opening drive of the game. Kept it on the ground. And there's the kick. Fielded at about the 5. Out to the 20. Brought down to about the 25-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will take over. Caleb Doherty.
Yeah, let's see this explosive Eisenhower offense, what Glenwood could do. Both of these teams, we knew it'd be an offensive battle. I think it's going to be whoever takes advantage of a turnover or a miscue here early.
And there you see the numbers on the scoring drive. 64-yard drive, a good one for Glenwood. 3:41, capped by the 10-yard touchdown run by Jabbar Cross. So let's see what the Panthers can do here. 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And out to about the 30-yard line is Bryson Bonds.
You know, Doherty and then Bobbitt and Jarrett on the outside get a lion's share of the credit, but Bryson Bonds is quietly having a great year at running back. He is one that you need to watch for. Also need to watch out for some of their bigger backs, and hopefully we'll get to see that here shortly.
Doherty throws and can't quite connect with his receiver at the 40-yard line. Intended receiver there was Justin Montre, or check that. Down to Jacqueline on the sidelines. Jacqueline, who do you have for us?
Hey, Paul and Adam. I actually have Denise Merriman here from CEFCU, one of our major sponsors, obviously CEFCU Friday Night Rivals. I just wanted to catch up with you. Why is CEFCU so honored, so excited to be a part of Friday Night Rivals with CEFCU Friday Night Rivals?
Well, the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals kind of goes hand in hand with our CEFCU Credit Union philosophy, where people are helping people. The high school football actually is a really great way to showcase the scholar athletes' efforts, not only in the classroom but also on the field. It's a great way to get everybody out in the community, get everyone together.
Perfect. And we were just talking about it a couple seconds ago. You've got a really great program. and we're in a great area for it. So tell us a little bit about that in education.
So we do offer a lot of financial literacy programs. The schools here within our field of membership can actually contact SEFCU, and we can provide them materials so that the students, even at an early age, can start learning about financial literacy.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. Well, you've heard from our SEFCU sponsors, so we'll send it back up to you, Paul and Adam.
All right, thank you very much, Jacqueline, and thanks to the folks from SEFCU for being a sponsor this year. You see a flag on the play after the completion, and I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah.
On the defense, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So a big pickup. They had the first down with that catch, and then you're tacking on 15
you're talking
yards.
about an 11-yard catch there by Stefan Bobbitt has now turned into a 26-yard gain and completely changes field for you.
So after the Brant Professional Agriculture first down, the Panthers on the 32-yard line. There's the handoff. Near side to the 20. Got some room down the sidelines and into the end zone is Eric Thomas, number 5, the 5'8", 150-pound senior. And that is a Young Security touchdown. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. And this week's charity is the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. So Adam comes around the end and just works.
Eric Thomas got some speed. Great blocking on the outside by the Eisenhower receiving core. And now we're going to get a look. It looks like they're going to go for 2, and Eisenhower's got their heavy package in there with big number 27, Tymone Scott.
And the heavy package, let's see what. He's got a flag on the play. I thought he was in, but let's see what the flag's all about.
Sides on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay down.
I think the far receiver was not set there when they snapped the ball, so.
You see the replay there. It was in, but they let's see if they go for it again.
Number 28, we talked about big Tymone Scott. He's listed at 6'2", 270 in your programs. That's not easy to bring down anywhere. And that is
Still
a game
in.
changer.
Still in. Going for 2 and another whistle. And another flag. 7-6, so both teams have scored on their opening drives.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty, replay the end time down.
So we're back to where we started.
We're going back to where it came from. So let's see what.
All right.
Look like Eisenhower's going to throw the ball in the last one. Who knows what's going to happen right now?
Doherty, handoff, and in for the 2-point conversion. So it's an 8-7 game. The Eisenhower Panthers take the lead. So we'll take a short break. We come back. Eisenhower with a 1-point lead. First quarter action from Chatham. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. First quarter action from Glenwood High School, where the Titans trail the Panthers of Decatur Eisenhower 8-7. 7:25 to go in the first, and we just had the kickoff after the Eisenhower score.
Ball did go out of bounds, so Glenwood has the option of either a re-kick or take the ball to 35, and it looks like they're going to make him re-kick it.
And Scott did the kicking honors. He's having a good year, the big guy for the Panthers. That's his 9th 2-point conversion on the season.
Yeah, and he's only 27 or 28 carries. He's got 6 touchdowns, so he's their short yardage guy. You can see why, folks. If you saw him, he's a big kid. Does a good job. A little double duty. He's kicking off right now.
Absolutely. So they're going to re-kick. The Panthers are. From the 35. Short kick. And recovered at about the 39-yard line. So Glenwood will have pretty good field position as they start their second drive of the ball game.
Yeah, we'll see if any changes. We're still yet to see Jabbar Cross throw the football. I think that's something everybody's kind of wondering. Only threw the ball 5 or 6 times last week, so I think he's going to have to at some point here tonight, but he didn't necessarily on that first drive.
There you see the recap of the scoring drive. 5 plays, 75 yards, only took 50 seconds, capped by Thomas's 32-yard touchdown run. 1st and 10. There's the handoff, and maybe a yard on the play for Brandon Hay, the 5'10 senior. And let's go down to the sidelines where Jacqueline Driscoll is. Jacqueline?
Hey, Paul and Adam. I've got Jeremy Strawn here with All Synthetic Group, one of our sponsors. And we are just talking about, he is actually a Glenwood alum, right? You're coming back here for your 25th class reunion?
Well, I missed it this weekend. I was out east building fields for Under Armour, so just trying to build some fields to make their fields as good as they are around here,
Absolutely. And so I want to talk, you're so busy with all of that, I want to talk a little bit about what are some of those benefits of synthetic turf. I know SHG around here has one. We're not standing on one right now, but what are the benefits?
The main benefit is the playability. You can go 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The drain systems are second to none. You can drain up to 12 to 14 inches of rain an hour. It's great, and the schools can rent the fields out too and make money that way too.
All right, perfect. They keep busy, so we're going to send it back up to you, Paul and Adam.
And the ground game is alive and well in Chatham. A 60-yard touchdown run by the quarterback for Glenwood, Jabbar Cross, and the field was fine.
Yeah, he could have done that on cement. He was untouched. We're getting to see how special of a player Jabbar Cross is just on these first 2 drives.
Flag is on the point after attempt. We'll see what that's all about.
Offsides, white. Half the distance to goal, replay the down.
So half the distance to the goal, as you heard the official say. So some shifting in personnel.
Yeah, it looks like
and
Glenwood's
going to go for 2.
Going to go for 2 now.
So 13-8. Titans lead the Panthers here in the first quarter.
Get it a little bit closer, about 1.5 yards closer, so why not?
No doubt about it. Jabbar Cross in a quarterback, shotgun. Keeps it himself, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. So Jabbar Cross gets in and makes it a 15-8 Glenwood lead over Decatur Eisenhower. And we want to thank Young Security for the touchdown run that was scored by Cross a few moments ago. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. This week's charity is the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind, thanks to Young Security.
Folks, I think you could be in store for maybe our highest scoring Friday Night Rivals game at this point. We knew it was going to be 2 different offenses and 2 explosive offensive systems here on the field tonight, and it hasn't disappointed so far.
So 23 points. We're not even halfway through the first quarter, so if you like offense, it looks like this is the place to be. And we thought this would be a good one, and so far so good, Adam.
It's beautiful football weather here tonight. It's in your high 50s, low 60s. Not a little bit of wind, kind of chilly out for the most part, but just a beautiful night for football.
6:41 to go in the opening quarter. And a good crowd on hand here in Chatham. The Titans faithful always come out in full force, and they're here tonight.
Yeah, I think they're happy to be back at their home field. They've been playing at the middle school. I think they're happy to be back here at the high school field.
There's the kick, fielded at about the 22-yard line. Left side, and out short of the 40-yard line. Stephen Bobbitt.
He's not a guy I'd want to kick the ball to, so good job by the Glenwood coverage kickoff team to bring him down.
Take a look at the scoring drive. 2 plays, 61 yards, all of 43 seconds, capped by Jabbar Cross's 60-yard touchdown run. So the change that Glenwood made at quarterback certainly looks good so far.
It's paid off so far.
Yes. So 1st and 10 for Eisenhower. Ball on the 37. There's the handoff, spins, and doesn't quite, maybe gets near the 40-yard line. Is Bryson Bonds.
Going back to the Glenwood quarterback change, you got to give a lot of credit to a kid like Cole Hembrough. He had started at quarterback for these Titans for 14 games, and then they had asked him to, maybe make a switch. He's a great team player. He's a great player. It's in his blood. So it looks like it's paid off so far for both athletes.
Eric Thomas with the reception for the Panthers, and it's enough for a first down. And that is good for a Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
Looks like they're going to maybe think about it a little bit more.
The officials are move the chains back. Let's see what is.
Move it? No? Yes? Maybe?
In case you just joined us, teams have scored on all of their drives so far in the early going, and they're going to do a measurement. And it is a first down.
I don't think he got a great spot with it because from where we were standing, where he stepped out of bounds, looked like it was all but for sure a first down. So
see the Titans sidelined.
Head coach David Hay was a part of the staff for Dan Rourke for over 20 years. Finally got the head job.
There's the catch. Into Titans territory is Bryson Bonds, the senior receiver.
Just a simple swing pass out to him. It's almost just like a sweep or a run. They just wanted to get it out to him in space, and a lot of speed on Eisenhower's side.
That is good for a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. 1st and 10 from the 41. For Caleb Doherty, who hands off. Ooh, and hit hard at the line of scrimmage. That time was Bonds.
Great job by this Titan defensive lines. Not making it easy tonight on Bonds running the football. Going to have to do something to slow down this Ike offense.
Whistle on the play.
It looks like Doherty's receivers down here to the far side of the field were not even looking, and we're set. So
dead ball, legal motion, on white. Repeat second down.
So I think Doherty wants to get up and get going. I think his receivers are taking a little bit of their time getting out and getting ready.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Panthers. Back to throw. Nope, now he's going to keep it himself. Doherty does. To about the 36, and Glenwood says there was a fumble, and they have the ball. Let's see what the officials say. There was a pile, and I didn't see it come loose, Adam, but the Titans sure say it did. Let's see.
They're going to talk about it, make sure they get this right. That's one thing that has bit Caleb Doherty a few times this year is on his scrambles or his runs, he tries to do a lot and fight for those extra yards, and he's lost the football a few times this year. 3rd down.
And it remains Eisenhower football.
Might have caught a break right there.
You see the replay, and we've said it before on Friday Night Rivals and Saturday Night Rivals. We have the advantage of instant replay. The officials do not, and you see the ball.
That is hard. It was a bang play right there.
3rd and 5. Doherty back to throw. Does throw. Complete brought down about the 28-yard line. And one of the Glenwood players is shook up, and one of the Eisenhower players is shook up too.
Yeah, number 36, Big Will Cumming, has put a big hit on there at the end. I think he caught both players, so hopefully they're both okay.
Let's see what hit hard. Eric Thomas, the reception for the Panthers. Ooh. .450 to go, first quarter. We are in Chatham tonight for CEFCU's Friday Night Rivals. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson. And Adam, let's talk for a second about, there's a lot of pink tonight. A lot of pink, especially on the Chatham side.
Yeah, the Titans wear pink night, so you're going to see a lot of pink in the stands, on the sidelines, with their administration. Just supporting breast cancer. You know, as everybody knows, October is breast cancer awareness, so getting a little bit ahead and really raising awareness for a great cause.
And Glenwood High School graduate James Weitzel is battling cancer. I want to give a shout out to James, and he's doing well and hanging in there, and wish him all the best. And a lot of cancer survivors out there. I want to give a shout out to all of them tonight.
And also, speaking of James White from Jacksonville, I just received a text that he is now the Central State 8 career leader in reception, so congratulations to him and the Crimsons.
4:39 to go. Doherty back to throw. Oh, almost picked off, and that was read very well by the Titans.
Yeah, it was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so and that's a tough throw, too. You're throwing it across your body, across the field. It's a longer pass than what it looks like. And number 65, Daniel Bayanitis, just got his hand on it and then almost went the other way.
Stephen McCree just almost had it.
And it could have been him and all green grass there if he pulls that one down. I don't know if anybody would have stopped him.
Legal motion on the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat second down.
A lot of illegal motions here early for Eisenhower, and I don't know if it's a sign of the receivers are not getting set out on the outside and when Doherty's ready to go, or if it is a combination of they're not talking to your sideline official to ask if you're on the football.
So 4:35 to go in the first quarter. It's been a slow first quarter from a time standpoint, but some great action so far. Caleb Doherty, the quarterback for the Panthers, he's ready to go.
So I think that's what they're talking about. I think it's a combination of these receivers aren't lined up on the line of scrimmage, and you can ask the referee where you're at to get on, and the ball's being snapped before they're ready.
And Bonds with a good pickup for the Panthers.
These penalties have not slowed down Eisenhower so far yet. I would eventually, I think it'd be safe to say that if they don't get that corrected, it's going to come back to haunt them.
Second and 8. Doherty looks to throw, does, complete. Now to the 25. Trying to fight his way to the 20, can't quite get there. For Eisenhower is Matt Skeffington, the junior receiver, and plays defensive back as well for the Panthers.
You know, Jim Rupert talked about it. I kind of brought it up before the game when Paul and I were talking. Caleb Doherty gives you an early Derek Leonard high school vibe. He's not physically imposing, but he is a competitor. He's going to do whatever it takes to win, and he's got a laser arm.
3rd and 2, Doherty tripped up, and I don't think he's got the first down.
I think he's still going to be about a yard short.
Yeah. He's down on the ground.
He took a big hit,
he
too.
Did. see the replay.
Kind of ran into the back of Bryson Bonds.
Still down, and
he's working on his lower leg down there.
Looks like. So 3:09 to go, first quarter. 15-8, Glenwood over Eisenhower. And you take a look at the standings. You've got Rochester 5-0, Sacred Heart Griffin undefeated, Eisenhower undefeated, a three-way tie for first. And you see Glenwood at 3-2. Glenwood has lost to Rochester. They've lost to Sacred Heart Griffin. And next week, of course, is the Rochester at Sacred Heart Griffin matchup. And we'll keep you posted and let you know how those teams do tonight if we get scores or as they're available to us. In Jacksonville, Crimsons and Springfield High, and then you see MacArthur and Southeast. Lanphier is winless on the season. The Lions are. So
yeah, Lanphier and Lincoln are both winless, and for you Panther fans at home, this is not a good sign with Caleb Doherty coming off the field. I hope everything's all right, but it doesn't look like he's putting a whole lot of pressure on that leg, and I think he just got tangled up a little bit, maybe a little bit loose on the turf, but.
So we'll let you know when we find out about Doherty. There's the pitch back. And around the left side, good for the first down, is Tyrone Scott.
Yeah, short yardage. Who else are you gonna get the ball to?
So that is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And want to thank Shields as the Panthers get into the red zone. It'll be first down. And
so it looks like your new quarterback is number 12, Jacoby Cunningham, just a sophomore. So let's see what he can do here tonight, kind of thrust into a tough spot.
Cunningham with the give there to Bonds. And we'd like to thank CEFCU for sponsoring Friday Night Rivals this season. CEFCU, not a bank, better. So clock continues to run with 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. We're in Chatham.
There's a little bit of inexperience right there.
But still some positive yardage there. Incredible. That play looked like a recipe for disaster, but Tyrone, as you see the replay here, Tyrone Scott
just taking people with him.
He's a ton.
And I would imagine here in the rest of this drive, you're going to see a pretty scaled back version of the Panther offense.
So 3rd and 3. Cunningham with the handoff to Scott. .123 opening quarter.
4th and short. I'm safe to guess that it is probably going to go back to Tyrone Scott.
Even if you know that, right, Adam? Yeah. It's easier said than done to stop him, right?
Easier said than done to bring him down.
He's a force. Let's see, on 4th and 1.
Oh,
and
he snuck it.
Let's see if.
No, it looks like a timeout was called.
Oh, just in time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He had the sneak. He fell kind of early.
Had it, but let's see if.
Timeout called by Coach Wagers there right before the snap got off.
And we'll let you know that our regularly scheduled Friday night CW shows will air immediately following the game. Watch Masters of Illusion, followed by Penn and Teller. Fool Us. That's tonight after the game right here on CW 23. And there you see some of the Good crowd on hand and a lot of pink, as we talked about. Stands are full on the Glenwood side. A beautiful night for high school football. A little windy, like you said, a little bit, but it's a beautiful fall night.
Finally cooling down. We had a pretty hot one last week over at Mount Zion, and this is a fall weather night like everybody talks about.
So 4th and 1 from the 6. Cunningham under center, going to do the same thing as he did before. They call the timeout and keeps it.
From where they're walking in, it looks like he's got it.
Our statistician says yes, he got it, and
there it is.
The first down. So that is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers, who continue to march down the field.
Good job by the Panther offensive line. I know you only got a yard, but everybody knows where it's going, and you still got to really execute.
Cunningham with the handoff to Scott, and the ball is loose. And Glenwood says they have it.
And they do.
And the officials say, yes, they do have it. So a turnover, and Jacqueline Driscoll talked about it on the Pepsi High School Football Preview Show about a turnover, how critical she thought that would be tonight, the first turnover of the game. And Scott hit hard there and just coughed it up.
A lot of red jerseys were standing there waiting for him, and he just did not have a good handle on it after taking the handoff from Cunningham.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans. Jabbar Cross back at it. You see the friendly Chevrolet. Folks, there's Channel 20 General Manager Rick Lips alongside, saying hi to the cameras.
Eisenhower needs a stop right here to keep in this game. I know it's early. That was a big momentum shift back to Glenwood.
Brought down inside the 5. Maybe
he lost about 2 there.
Yeah.
Great play by the man who just lost the ball, Tymone Scott.
Nothing doing for Wardlow on that one. Time winding down in the first quarter. So backed up deep in their own territory. Glenwood. Cross on the keeper. Has some room. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1 here in Chatham, it's the Glenwood Titans leading Decatur Eisenhower, the Panthers, 15-8. Back with second quarter action and more after this. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Back in just a minute. Couple and Adam Anderson. We're in Chatham. The Glenwood Titans lead the Eisenhower Panthers 15-8 in a Central State 8 Conference matchup. 2nd down and 8 from the 15. Cross with the handoff, and Wardlow, he's out to about the 20-yard line, and that is good for a Casey's General Store first down. And we'd like to thank Casey's General Store for being one of our first down sponsors all season long.
So you know the Eisenhower defensive coordinator took his time and really maybe changed up his game plan. They got to do something to slow down this running game and make Chatham put the ball in the air.
And nothing doing that time for Wardlow. And let's go down the sidelines to ABC News Channel 20's Jacqueline Driscoll. Jacqueline?
Hey guys, yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick injury update. Now that first play, we had a couple players go down. That's Eric Thomas for Eisenhower and Will Cumming for Glenwood. That was just a simple helmet to helmet. It's just looking like they rang their bells a little bit. They're both sitting down and walking around trying to make sure that they're all healthy and ready to go back in. Now, the big one over at Eisenhower is Caleb Doherty. That's a quarterback. You saw him go down. It's looking like his ankle. Not sure exactly what happened. They did wrap it, but I was over there. He was wincing pretty badly from the pain, and he is definitely not able to put any weight on it. So we will see if or when he may return to this game. We'll send it back up to you guys.
Thanks, Jacqueline. And Jabbar Cross tried to connect with a wide open Cole Hembro, and Hembro just could not hang on. He was headed to the end zone if he had that one.
We talked about throwing the football. They came out. Jabbar Cross really could have had his pick of receivers wide open, and that he is wide open. That's not the easiest catch to make, knowing everybody's staring at you. But that's one that Hembro's got to make moving forward.
Second quarter action. Back to throw again. Cross goes to the air, and it is picked off at the 42-yard line, and that's where he is brought down. So I saw some pushing. Now I see a couple of flags. The helmet is off. So the interception for Eisenhower, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what.
Yeah, there were a few flags came in, and Jabbar Cross had a lot of pressure in his face, just kind of threw that one up, and that's not something that you want to do as a quarterback and take your chance on. I was trying to hit number 44, Manning Price, and Price did have a step on the defender, but not a well-thrown football. Let's see how this one shakes out.
We've had a lot of flags in this game. We're just a minute into the second quarter.
Very flag heavy here tonight for.
So I saw a helmet come off one of the Glenwood.
Yeah, I think it was number
players.
8, Brandon Hayes' helmet that popped off.
Let's see what.
Unsportsmanlike on white. First down this way.
So they are going to give the penalty to Eisenhower.
As you see the replay here, Cross threw it pretty high in the air.
Yeah, didn't really
have
his feet set. And it's right there, little extra.
Yeah. And that's why the helmet came off. So interception on the play. Stefan Bobbitt. And now
they're going to walk the penalty off. So it was a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it'll still be Eisenhower football. Let's see what they do here. Missing their quarterback.
In case you just joined us, Caleb Doherty is out with an injury. We don't know if he will return to the game. We'll let you know when we know anything. But right now it is
now
first
we got
down from the 44.
Number 11, Matt Skeffington's in the game.
And he goes to the air and finds his man and good to down to the 30-yard line. So Stefan Bobbitt says, I don't care who throws it to me. I can catch it.
Yeah.
And he's a good one.
And that's you don't want to lose Doherty. He's one of your best players, one of the better in the area. But you're very talented at the skill position, so you just need to get the ball to those guys.
And that reception is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
Stefan Bobbitt, Stefan Jarrett, Eric Thomas, Bryson Bonds. It's a lot of guys that can make you look like a very, very good quarterback.
There's the handoff, and Titans had it covered.
I'm sure this changes the game plan. Last week we had a quarterback injury with Taylorville, and you usually have to scale back. In high school, you don't get the practice time to really rep up your backup quarterback with plays during the week. You kind of make sure he knows what's going on, but not a whole lot of time to spend because you want to get your first-string guys ready to go.
2nd and 11. Fakes the throw. Now he does throw. And broken up by the Titans. Intended receiver was Bobbitt. Broken up nicely by Tony Rolfe.
If he had a second longer, I think he would have had a chance to get that out to Bobbitt. But I've said this for now 6 weeks, and I'll say it again. I do not like a right-handed quarterback rolling to his left and trying to fire the football, especially when you got a Titan bearing down on you, trying to take you down.
3rd and 11 for the Panthers. Bonds in motion. Pass is almost picked off by the Titans again. And number 9, Robbie Hansen, with a good defensive play there.
You know, I think we found out who Matt Skevington likes to throw the ball to. All 3 of his passes have went towards Stephon Bobbitt. Can't blame him for going to a all-conference receiver, but got to look around, got to survey the defense, and you've got other weapons to deliver the ball to.
So 4th and 11, Panthers will go for it. Back to throw again. Skevington rolls. Now he does throw. And it is complete. And down the sidelines and into the end zone for the Panthers.
Number 5,
Eric Thomas with the TD reception. And that is a Young Security touchdown. And thanks to Young Security for being a sponsor. And for that touchdown, $50 will be donated to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
Just a pump fake, kept the play alive. I think Glenwood is, with a backup quarterback there, bringing heavy pressure, blitzing a little bit more. So when you blitz, you take a chance of somebody losing their man, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So $200 donated so far tonight for the touchdowns to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. You see the conversion, and look who's into the for the conversion, and now the lead for Eisenhower, 16-15, is the big guy, Tyrone Scott.
Tyrone Scott almost was taken down there, but just fell into the end zone.
We'll take a short break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more action from Chatham in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Let's take a look at the Chick-fil-A row of the game. Each person in that row tonight gets chocolate chip cookies, courtesy of Chick-fil-A. You see the Chick-fil-A row of the game, and that's the row to be in right now, Adam.
Yeah, probably getting some nice Chick-fil-A cookies, and just thinking about a chicken sandwich right now. It sounds delicious.
Sounds good. 9:55 to go, second quarter. Plenty of offense with Glenwood. Gets the ball on about goes back to the end zone, and that could have been
if you're Chatham,
disaster.
That was the best thing that happened, that ball rolling in the end zone. Folks, in high school, once the football is kicked off, if it crosses that front plane in the end zone, it's a dead ball. Ball comes out to the 20. You can't bring it out from the end zone at all. So with the slip up there on the turf and that ball rolling in, that was the best thing that could happen. It was going to be a very tight field if he was picking that one up.
So there you see the scoring drive summary, capped off by the Thomas 32-yard touchdown reception. It only took 1:06. 1st and 10 from the 20. There's the handoff, and got some room, and out to the 33-yard line for the Titans is Brandon Hay is who?
Yeah,
we haven't called Hay's number very much.
No, they try to mix up him and Wardlow and keep them both fresh. Hay, obviously the coach's son.
Hay, this time left side, breaks a few tackles, still on his feet, crosses midfield to the 46-yard line, and that is good for another Casey's General Store first down.
Nothing pretty, nothing fancy about it. Hay will have to come off field because his helmet just popped off again. But Eisenhower's going to have to do something to slow this run game down. At least make Jabbar Cross throw the football. We've seen tonight that maybe not the greatest arm as a quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 47. There's the handoff and the carry for Wardlow. So you pretty much have an idea what the Titans will do. Their ground game is potent.
Yeah, very, very potent.
And if they mix in a pass like they've done a little bit, they keep everybody honest.
What Glenwood likes to do and what they like to do in the Dan Rourke era too is it's power football. It's running the ball, doing what they want to on the ground. Now they've mixed in a little bit of read option with that power game, and that changes everything.
Cross on the keeper. Still on his feet. To the 22-yard line. And they'll move the chains. That is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
Shot of Coach Hay talking to his defense. He also calls the defense for these Titans. He's been their defensive coordinator for a few years now. So maybe making a few adjustments to slow down this Eisenhower offense. What's not a good sign for the Panthers is I can see here from the booth, Caleb Doherty is standing on crutches over there on the sideline. So hope he's doing all right, but not a good sign.
From the 23, there is Hay, and he's going a flag on the play, and down to about the 10 is Brandon Hay. Let's see what the flag is all about as they get into the Shields red zone. But let's see if that's going to come back or not.
I think you're going to get a hold here on the right side from the Titan offensive line.
There you see a shot of the Eisenhower Panthers starting quarterback, and
holding
doesn't look
on the
happy.
offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Doherty is the heart and soul of this Eisenhower team, so hopefully he is okay moving forward too, because I know he's a big part of what they want to do and accomplish this year. Shot of number 65 right there on Glenwood.
So 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line for Jabbar Cross and the Titans. Cross might be changing the play at the handoff to Hay. He's thrown down to the ground.
Eisenhower needs more plays like that. They need more negative runs or 1-2 yard gains. They're putting a lot of people on the line of scrimmage to slow this game down.
Drew Thaxton with the tackle for the Panthers. 8:10 to go, second quarter action. Zach Wardlow in the backfield.
Got a little jumpy there.
Flag.
I mentioned earlier number 56, Will Putnam, the Division I recruit, only a sophomore. He's listed at 6'4", 260. He's also one of the top wrestlers in the state of Illinois, too. Something he could excel at probably into the college level.
2nd and 14. There's the handoff. And thrown forward is Zach Wardlow.
Chatham likes to pull a lot of linemen, likes to move them around, get them going, get them up to a second level or a kick out, and that's what they've been known for forever. And even though it's a new coach and a different looking offense, it's a lot of the same principles that they've always done.
3rd down and 13 for the Titans, who trail by 1. And down inside the Shields red zone for the Titans on the play.
It'll be interesting to see what Chatham does here. Only throwing 2 passes, one wide open drop, the other one interception. Would need a big play here.
You see Zach Wardlow, who had the last carry. Crowd coming to life here in Chatham. Cross. He looks to throw. He's going into the end zone and out of bounds. Incomplete.
it was big play, big stop by Eisenhower to stay in this game. Really just a one-man route there. I think it was probably a run-pass option. Good job by Cross to try to give 44 Manning Price an effort to bring that in, but just nowhere to go.
So with 6:32 to go in the second quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 for Eisenhower. They lead by 1.
See Matt Skevington still back at quarterback, number 11.
See what he can do from the 18. Throws, he was in trouble, and short hops it, incomplete. Intended receiver was Stephon Jarrett.
He had a lot of pressure in his face right there and just tried to get that out of his hands.
And let's go down to the sidelines to Jacqueline Driscoll. Jacqueline?
Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick injury report. Caleb DeHorty, we saw him go down very late in the first quarter. I went over and I spoke with Caleb, and he's still in a lot of pain. It's definitely his ankle. He says he just rolled it. He might have fell awkwardly, slipped. The grass is a little wet around here. We're seeing some players slip and slide, but he does have that tape, has been cut off. Now he is wrapped with ice. His sock is off. He's on crutches. It doesn't look like he's going back into the game, which is a big one for Eisenhower. So we'll see how they play without their very key player. Back to you.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Appreciate that information. And it's a big
loss
to for the Panthers tonight. You get a good shot of the foot and ankle wrapped up with ice. Quarterback from the Panthers.
Yeah, rest, ice, compression, elevation. That'll be his motto here for the next week, and hopefully he can get back in and get healthy.
Skevington's pass was incomplete, so brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, seeing heavy pressure from this Glenwood defense.
There's the pressure again. Caught this time and out to the 20-yard line for the Panthers is Bryson Bonds, but will not be enough, even close, for the first down. Brings up 4th down and long. You see some of the
rain is starting to fall a little bit
umbrellas
heavier
come
here
out.
tonight.
There comes the rain.
Yeah, so one thing you like to do as an offense, if you're facing heavy pressure, is you definitely want to use your screen game to your advantage.
So Skevington back to punt. He does. Fielded at the 45. Now across midfield to the 40, to the 35-yard line, and finally brought down is Brandon Hay with a nice return for the Titans.
It's a big stop by Glenwood. Nothing hurt on missing the 4th down. You got great field position right now, and this rain kind of plays into what you want to do. Let's see how this field holds up.
Okay. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 34-yard line of Eisenhower. See how Coach David Hay plays this offensive series. Cross on the keeper. Finds a hole, still on his feet. Down inside the 25-yard line to about the 22. And that is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
Yep, nothing we haven't seen at all here yet tonight. Just another quarterback design run for Jabbar Cross. With it being a little wet and the ground getting wet too, really got exchanges. Quarterback center, handoffs too, could get a little bit messy.
And there's Wardlow, finds some room. .509 to go, second quarter action. We're in Chatham in case you just joined us. We've got a good one. 16-15, the Panthers, the 5-0 Panthers, ranked 5th in Class 5A. And there's a timeout. And we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more second quarter action from Chatham. This is SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Back with more in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. I'm Paul Wapple along with Adam Anderson, and the rain is falling here in Chatham, and we want to check out the SEFCU Smile Cam. And there are plenty of smiles out tonight. You see the fans enjoying the action. A little wet, but we've got a good one here. A 1-point game. The home team trails by 1, but the Titans are driving.
I think the rain has stopped now, so that's good for our game moving forward.
A little chilly, but overall a pretty good night for a high school football game. Cross with the handoff. Gain of maybe a couple on the play by Zach Wardlow with 4:48 to go in the second quarter. And I have a score. Pleasant Plains leads North Mac 7-6 at halftime. So we'll try to keep an eye on that one for you. Pleasant Plains over North Mac 7-6 at halftime.
And that would be a monumental upset at this point. So we'll keep in touch with that one.
Wardlow stopped. (16-15).
Looks like he did get a first down on that one.
Officials are
took their time there, but
it's good for a Casey General Store first down. So first down from the 13. Wardlow right side, and he is into the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown run. Zach Wardlow puts the Titans back in front. And that is a Young Security touchdown. And because of that touchdown, Young Security will donate another $50 to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. So thanks to Young Security for that donation.
Great job by the Titan offensive line. Just closed off that side of the defense, and Wardlow was just out there by himself. So this running game's the real deal.
21-16. The Titans will go for 2. Try to add to their lead. Cross. Oh, and he's hit hard. Thought he had a chance with a second effort, but did not make it in. So 21-16. Glenwood leads Decatur Eisenhower. Panthers 5-0 and tied with Rochester and SHG at the top of the Central State 8 Conference, trying to show everybody, hey, we're undefeated. Look at us. We belong here.
Yeah.
We belong atop with those other two teams.
Again, they thought they were there last year and came over here, and Glenwood took it to them. So hopefully they can get past this Doherty injury and keep the momentum going.
And want to let you know that Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. CW23TV.com. 4:16 to go, second quarter action.
Also at half, Williamsville's up 28-21 on New Berlin. And I was told Jace Franklin has 4 touchdowns already tonight.
Oh my, he's amazing. We saw him earlier this year on Friday Night Rivals.
If it wasn't for the things Tremaine Lee's doing at SHG, I think you'd hear about Jace Franklin even more than you do.
And the Panthers field the kick at about the 18. Not much there, and brought down out of bounds. And Eisenhower will start their drive, 1st and 10. You see the scoring drive, Wardlow with the 12-yard touchdown run. Took 1:17, 34 yards for Glenwood. So Titans with the 5-point lead, and they're on defense now.
Let's see what, hopefully, for Eisenhower, you can get some points back before going into halftime. This is a big drive.
Matt Skevington in at quarterback for the Panthers, in case you just joined us. Caleb Doherty out with an injury. Handoff, and he cuts back, and Bryson Bonds with a few yards for the Panthers.
a lot of weapons on this Panther team. Just because Doherty's out doesn't mean that, this game's over and they should just kind of heal their wounds and look to next week. This is still a very winnable ball game for these Panthers.
Clock continues to run here in the second quarter. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Skevington got his man at the 35 and slips at the 35. So that is enough for a first down, is it not?
Yes.
It is a first down, and I want to thank Casey's General Store for being one of our first down sponsors all season long.
Actually, I've just been corrected. Jace Franklin has 5 touchdowns. It's 35-21 before halftime.
1st and 10 from the 35. Skevington bobbles a snap. Ball is loose. Oh, and Skevington appeared to get it back, and he did get it back.
He gave a very slow effort to get the ball off of that botched snap, and I don't think he had the. He gave kind of a half-hearted effort to reach down and get it. You got to get on that ball. He had 2
lucky
blitzers coming right at him.
Fortunate to get the ball back. So 2nd and 17 for Matt Skevington and the Panthers. Back to throw, Skevington. Looking, complete at midfield and down to the 45-yard line is Stefan Bobbitt.
He's a hard guy to cover, especially if he's in the slot. You're trying to put a safety or a linebacker on him, and that's just not going to do it. So great job by Skevington to throw off his back foot and find Bobbitt coming across the middle.
And that pickup is good for a Casey's General Store first down. Ball on the 46.
You can see here heavy pressure coming.
Fakes the handoff. Skevington throws right. Complete to the 45, to the 40, 35, down to the 30, inside the 30-yard line is Eric Thomas.
Getting the ball out to the speedster and going, and when flag is being actually waving it off.
Okay.
Changed his mind after he threw it.
Okay. So they will move the chains again, and it is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
So what happens when you bring all that pressure as a Chatham Titan defense, you leave yourself susceptible, I can't even talk right now,
okay,
to getting beat on the outside.
Down to the 28-yard line for the Panthers is Bryson Bonds. Glenwood with all of its timeouts. Eisenhower with a couple. 1:42 to go in the first half. On a breezy night in Chatham.
Eisenhower does have the wind at their back.
2nd down, back to throw. Skevington has time, looking, goes back left side and incomplete.
It's a tough throw back across the field to number 3, Stephon Jarrett. Haven't called his name a lot tonight. He's been pretty well covered.
Brings up 3rd and 6. For the Panthers. See in the background there, you see the Glenwood High School marching band getting ready for halftime. We're not there yet, so 3rd and 6 from the 29. Skevington under pressure, heavy pressure, gets it off and incomplete and hit hard is Eric Thomas.
Yeah, that play was doomed from the start.
He was hit hard, Thomas was.
Thomas
slow to get up.
A big hit at the end, and then Skeffington had to get that out of his hand quickly. He had all 4 Titan defensive linemen right in his face.
1:20 to go, second quarter.
Thomas was down earlier too, so hopefully he's doing okay.
And he is on his feet. And heads over to the Eisenhower sidelines. There's the replay, and just took a good hit there, looks like.
I think the Eisenhower sideline wanted a flag for, they thought it was an intentional helmet hit, which you can't leave with your helmet in high school football. That is a penalty. But from the look at the replay, they did make the right call. It looked like it was more shoulder and body into him.
So it is 4th down and 6 from the 39-yard line. Check that, 29-yard line for the Panthers, who will, of course, go for it. They try to regain the lead.
They will get the ball to open the second half, but this is a big drive.
Skevington back to throw. Under pressure, rolls right. Going to keep it himself. Tries to get to the first down, and he does.
Great job by Matt Skevington to keep that play alive. He's under intense pressure back there. Glenwood's doing a lot to put heavy heat on him, and that is a first down.
Casey's General Store first down. Indeed it is. Still plenty of time left. 1:11 to go in the first half.
So Glenwood is actually bringing, I think, one more guy than Eisenhower can account for blocking-wise. So it's up to your quarterback to either deliver the football before he can get there or make a play with his feet.
Ball on the 22. Skeffington. And broken up nicely by the Titans. Incomplete. Be 2nd and 10.
Looking for Jarrett again, but Justin Montre is right there to break that pass up.
There you see Stephon Jarrett. That's Skeffington, quarterback. 2nd and 10. Skeffington has time. Cross the middle. Complete. Good for a Casey's General Store first down. And a nice pickup there. First down by Stephon Bobbin.
Yep, and now you're bringing in the big boys. Big Tymone Scott. Also leading the way for him is number 44, Drew Thaxton. And doesn't make it easy.
Check that. That was Bryson Bonds with the reception.
I think Glenwood is going to take a timeout here. Trying to run some personnel on and off the field. I think they probably had too many guys, so just took a timeout before penalty was thrown.
And you see some of the youngsters on hand. There's the cheerleading squad, and we'll let you know that tonight at 10:15 on ABC News Channel 20, get all of your local high school football highlights on News Channel 20's Friday Night Rivals recap. That's with Donnie Tillman and David Coy. They do a great job, and that's tonight at 10:15. You want to know what happened on prep football on this week 6? Tune in to ABC News Channel 20 at 10:15, and Donnie and David are all over the place tonight, shooting highlights and getting scores and everything. They've got a great crew, a great team that helps them out, and that's at 10:15 tonight.
Yep, it seems weird that we're here at week 6, and now we're in deep playoff talk and projections and what's going to happen, and a lot going on. There's still a lot, up to a lot of games left to be played, but you always got to be looking for week 10.
That's right. That's the goal, to get to week 10. And if you get to 10, you want to get beyond. So Skeffington under center. Drops the snap. I think he got it himself. And he did.
And that clock's going to run, so Eisenhower needs to get back on the ball. And
I mean, it's a golden opportunity to score. The clock is running. They've got, as you said, they've got a couple of timeouts left. 30 seconds to go. Skeffington under center. Pitches back to the big guy. And the Panthers say he's in, but no signal from the officials. Scott with the carry. And now, with 17 seconds, the Panthers say we want a timeout.
So they're going to put the ball on about the half-yard line. Eisenhower's got to call a timeout, or they're going to run out of time before they get in the end zone.
And I think they did.
So
Scott did everything he could to get in.
Yeah, we're different than the NFL. It goes where he falls down, his knee or his elbow or his upper body. You don't go off where the football is. So great effort by Tymone Scott, just a little bit short.
And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. And next week on CEFQ's Friday Night Rivals, we will be at Sacred Heart Griffin High School, where the top-ranked Cyclones in Class 6A will host the, as of now, still undefeated Rochester Rockets. Yeah, they're in action, of course, tonight as well, and they're ranked second.
Number 2 in 4A, and that's going to be a big one, folks.
Always is, and this year will be no exception, right?
There's going to be a lot of people there. Hopefully, for you folks that don't want to travel off to the west side, you can turn on the CW and listen to the smooth stylings of Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson.
There you go. All right. But now, the Panthers trying to get in, and I think he did get in. Scott got in.
Second effort and third effort.
For Tymone Scott, so that is a Young Security touchdown. And with that score, another $50 will be donated to charity. This week, it goes to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
Now, the Glenwood sideline is up in arms because they're going to say he was aided. And, you can't touch the running back. And if you folks at home see right there, number 44, Drew Thaxton, definitely gave him a little push there at the end to help get Tymone Scott in the end zone.
22-21 Eisenhower. They go for 2, and nothing doing. It appears. I think we all knew who was going to get the ball that time, but hard to stop. But still 1-point game. Eisenhower has the lead over Glenwood. There you see the replay.
Yeah, tried a little trickery giving it to Thaxton to change it up, but he's also a big body back there.
He's a ton.
He's not easy to bring down either, and a good job by the defensive line of Glenwood to get in there.
So with 15 seconds to go in the second quarter, the Titans will get the ball back with 3 timeouts. And Scott will do the kicking honors for the Panthers. You see Glenwood coach David Hay on the sidelines, and
that was a big score for Eisenhower. They're going to come out in the second half with the football, so they have a chance to establish an even bigger lead than what they have right now with the 1-point one going into halftime.
Let's see how the Panthers choose to play it here with the kick. It's a short kick. Bobbled, now picked up. Fumble. And Eisenhower has the ball on the 28-yard line of the Titans. So you've got 10 seconds to go. You have 2 timeouts remaining, 1 timeout remaining.
I think they've only got 1 remaining.
Yes. It says 2 on the screen. I think it's 1. Yes. So
Zach Wardlow just
couldn't hang on to it.
Was pretty rushed. He probably could have just fell on the ball, and they could have started from there. But now you're giving Eisenhower, you got to take a shot at the end zone, I think, or you got to get to the sideline quickly.
Ball on the 28-yard line of Glenwood. You see the scoring drive took 3:57 off the clock. 75 yards and 14 plays. And the Titans have taken a timeout. They want to talk about this. Want to know trying to figure out how the Panthers will play this. I would certainly think that they would go take a shot in the end zone, Adam.
Yep, we had a play in college for times, I guess. It was called the Magic Bullet, because you're just going to throw it up there and hope something magical happens. That's a big momentum shift. Whether they score here or not, all that momentum is back on the Eisenhower sideline. Got the score on the long scoring drive. That's going to put a lot of confidence, too, into Matt Skeffington to go 75 yards against this defense when you're the backup guy and you probably haven't spent a ton of time playing quarterback up to this. That's really what you want your team to think going in, because you've lost Doherty. He's not going to play the rest of the game. But you got to keep your guys up, and that's what'll do it right there. 75-yard drives makes everybody happy.
And in case you just joined us, Caleb Doherty is out, as Adam said, with an injury. Twisted his foot, ankle. He's on the sidelines for the Panthers. But to this point, Matt Skeffington's done a pretty nice job at quarterback. Let's see how the Panthers play it here. With 10 seconds to go in the half. Skeffington back to throw. Does go close to the end zone, and it's up in the air and picked off. And the Titans want to go all the way and score. Let's see how they go here. To the 36-yard line, and time runs out after the interception there by the Glenwood defense. So a nice play there to end the half, and we are 22-21 Eisenhower leads as Brandon Hay had the INT there, the nice pickoff and return, but time ran out here in the first half. As you see.
Hey, not a normal defender. I think they're just trying to get some of their best athletes out there to stop or maybe bat that pass down. But good job by the Titans. That could have been a monumental shift in this game.
22-21, Decatur Eisenhower over the Glenwood Titans. 22-21, Eisenhower with the lead over the Titans as we start the third quarter. And again, in case you just joined us or joined us late, Matt Skeffington is in at quarterback for the Panthers. Caleb Doherty went out in the first half with an injury. He will not return to the game tonight.
Yeah, had his shoe off, had ice on the ankles, on crutches. Saw him at halftime. Still looks like he's in a lot of pain, so hopefully he can get healthy moving forward.
There's the handoff and gain of about a yard on the carry for Bonds.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Glenwood made here at halftime. They brought a lot of pressure there towards the end. Again, with a quarterback that doesn't get a ton of practice time, sometimes you can confuse him and almost kind of scare him into making a mistake. And let's see what Coach Hayes dialed up for the Titans.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Skeffington back to throw, throws right, complete, and good for the first down and a couple more, and that is a first down for the Panthers after Stefan Bobbitt makes the nice catch and pick up there. That is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
You know, they move Bobbitt around in this offense to put him in matchup situations, and they're doing a pretty good job of taking advantage of that so far tonight.
So 1st and 10 from the 38. Skeffington's going to keep it. Near side. Reverses his field and stacked up at about the 38. So not much there on that one.
Yeah, I think it was a broken play or a busted play. He kind of just took that handoff and took off. So, but good job by Skeffington to make that something positive out of nothing.
So 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Both of these teams are pretty methodical and they're with their play calling and with respect to they don't go with the no huddle offense. So Skeffington overthrows his intended receiver, Stefan Jarrett.
Had a screen set up there for Jarrett, and he had a few white jerseys in front of him. But again, that's a rhythm throw. That's a throw you probably practice as a quarterback 25, 30 times a week, and then you're throwing it 5 or 6 times in a game. But Skeffington's probably just not getting that time, so that's a tough throw out there.
Brings up 3rd and 8. Skeffington alone in the backfield. Back to throw. Under pressure, rolling. Gets away, slips, and is brought down for the loss.
Huge sack on the play.
The 25-yard line.
Number 56, Will Putnam, just putting on the heavy pressure, fighting off 2 Eisenhower offensive linemen and bringing him down.
And is it possible that we will see a punt, our second one of the game?
Second punt of the game, it looks like.
So 4th and long, 4th and 22 to be exact. 9:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Skeffington, the quarterback, is also the punt. High snap. He's going to fake it. He's got a man open. He's got to complete to midfield. And Stephon Jarrett and the Panthers get a first down. That is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And Adam, do you think that play was set up?
I'm not sure that was called.
It was designed, but it worked.
It was hard to tell, but great job by Stephon Jarrett if that play wasn't called to be paying attention to what's going on behind him.
Absolutely.
And making a big first down.
So from midfield.
Let's take a look at I actually think he was trying to punt that.
And he got in trouble, but all right, back on first down, live action here. Flag on the play and brought down out of bounds is Bryson, check that, Eric Thomas. Let's see what the flag's all about.
I think you're going to get a hold on number 4, Stephon Bobbitt.
Indeed, it is a hold on the Panthers. So it'll still be first down, but 1st and 20 after the penalty.
Still first down after the monumental forward play on 4th down.
That was incredible. Fake punt.
We've seen a few fake punts this year be pretty successful. That's usually don't see that a lot.
So ball is spotted on the 41-yard line. And there was some movement again. Let's see what.
We're going to get 5 yards back
on the Titans.
We've seen a lot of penalty flags here tonight.
Watch the left side of your screen there. You see the couple of players move, so a little more manageable now for Eisenhower. 1st and 14. There's the handoff. And can't get to midfield is Bryson Bonds.
Update from Athens Monroe just went up 21-13. That game is late in the 3rd quarter right now.
Second and 12. Skeffington going to throw. Goes across the middle. And, I thought he had it. Flag on the play. That'll be pass interference, no doubt. Intended receiver was Eric Thomas.
Not so sure about that one.
And you hear some jeers from the crowd on the Chatham Glenwood side and sideline, but fans don't like it, and we have the advantage again of replay. And you see, looked like a bang play to me, Adam.
Yeah, and
my perspective. Here's a good view.
Unless he's saying he was pulling on his arm early, I'm not sure That is a penalty.
So they will move the chains. That is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Eisenhower. First down and 10. Ball on the 37. Skeffington going to keep it himself. Right side. Oh, brought down. Nice tackle there.
Yeah, number 9, Robbie Hansen, he was the only man out there that could slow down Skeffington until for probably another 5-6 more yards. So good open field tackle right there. Did a shot of the play. He had a huge hole.
He did. If he didn't get him, like you said, he had some
room,
daylight.
Room
Yes.
and some white jerseys in front of him. So
back to pass. Incomplete. Across the middle, intended receiver was Stefan Bobbitt.
yeah, Bobbitt's going to be
Make the connection.
he's going to be upset about that one. It just popped straight through his hands. That's one you got to bring down. If it hits you in the hands, you got to make a play. And
Wasn't an easy play, but could have been made. I agree. So makes it 3rd and 10. 7:51 to go. Third quarter action.
Eisenhower's in an interesting spot. They could play the field position game if they were to go to a 4th down and punt, but I would expect to see them go for it.
Skeffington under pressure, dumps it off, complete, right side, but to the 35, but not nearly enough for first down.
It was a good play call to call the screen pass, read a blitz, and it seems like the best thing to tackle Tyrone Scott tonight is the turf and the grass bringing him down. I think he slipped there as the defender was coming his way.
Well said.
So
it'll be 4th and 7.
You got an interesting decision. Do you play field position or you go for it? And like I mentioned a second ago, I thought they'd go for it, and that's what it looks like here.
From the 34-yard line, Skeffington will throw. Goes deep across the middle. Got a man open. Oh, can't connect. On 4th down, so Stefan Jarrett had a chance. If he catches that, he's in the end zone.
Yeah, he's in the
for 6.
He broke free there late against man coverage and had a step on his defender. And
Just a little overthrown.
number 5, J.J. Cal, is thanking the football gods that ball carried a little farther than it wanted to.
So the Titans take over on downs. On their own 34-yard line, trailing by 1. Jabbar Cross at quarterback, as he's been all night. There's the handoff to Wardlow. Brought down by the jersey at about the 32-yard line.
Tyrone Scott making a play on defensive side of the ball, and that's really what the Panthers need to do. Is their defensive line needs to have a better half than they did in the first. That's where it all starts. If they can play tougher, then it makes it easier on your running backs and your secondary to see the ball and to make tackles. But it's easier said than done against this Glenwood offense.
2nd and 12. Cross going to keep it himself. Left side, hit hard and thrown back for a loss.
Eisenhower's definitely made a few adjustments. It's looked like they're putting a few more guys up near the line of scrimmage and just kind of trying to crowd the area. But so if Cross were to get through that first initial line of Panther defenders, he's going to be all alone.
Just nothing there for Cross that time. 3rd down and 12. And timeout Glenwood with 5:50 to go here in the third quarter.
So I want to talk about it. This big 3rd down here.
Yeah, your 3rd and 10.
Haven't shown a whole lot throwing the football, so I'm gonna see if a trick play comes out here.
All right, we'll find out after this break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by ABC News Channel 20. Back with more third quarter action from Chatham in just a minute. Please stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson calling the action tonight. We're in Chatham. Glenwood, the Titans, on 3rd and 10. Jabbar back to throw. Does throw. Oh, overthrows his man at about the 40-yard line. Intended receiver was Manning Price.
Great job by the Panther defensive line to stay home on that play action and didn't give Cross a whole lot of room to really roll out and look at his different options. And fired a strike just a little too high there for Price.
So 4th and 10 for the Titans. And they are in punt formation.
First time they've punted tonight.
And Stephon Bobbitt, number 4, who is always dangerous, is back to receive the punt. And he will not get the opportunity to do so. Ball is down at about the 37-yard line. And that is where the Panthers will take over on offense. And right now we'll take a look at our CEFCU Smile Cam. You'll see some smiles. There we go throughout the crowd. The CEFCU Smile Cam, and the Panthers leading by 1.
They got a lot to smile about.
Yeah, absolutely. And there see some Titan fans. Hey,
I think the camera's
down
on, Bob.
1. So Skeffington on the keeper. For the Panthers. 5:24 to go, third quarter. Again, both of these teams, Adam, all night, they take their time calling their plays. They don't do the hurry-up offense.
They may not huddle,
so forth, but
but they definitely take their time and calling a play and getting in a good situation.
2nd and 8 from the 39. Thought the Titans jumped. Nope, did not. Skeffington going to throw. Does. And at the 40-yard line, Shaylin Bond. First time we've called his name tonight.
Yep, and they actually just waved it off, so it's going to be a no catch. Again, Skeffington throwing it off his back foot across the field. That's about a 15-yard pass, even though he was only about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage. It's a tough throw.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. Lead by 1. Skeffington back to throw. He does. It is picked off across the middle to the 40, 35, and out of bounds. And a nice pick there by the Titans. And that'll give you some momentum.
Yeah, hopefully that'll create a spark here. Skeffington was staring down Stephon Bobbitt the whole way. And Devin Foy just stepped right in front and took that ball the other way. Never took his eyes off of number 4 there.
He did not. He read it very well. So with 4:30 to go, the Titans have the ball on the 36-yard line of Decatur Eisenhower. And let's see if the Titans can regain the lead.
Yeah, caught a break right there. This is a big drive for them.
Cross with the handoff to Wardlow, and not much there. Brought down pretty quickly.
Football came out
by Walter Jackson.
The
Panthers do have it. All right, they do.
Football came out. I saw Jabbar Cross getting upset at himself there at the end of that play, and I thought the ball popped loose, and we're going back the other way.
What a turn of a swing of emotions there for the Titans.
Yeah, getting a big turnover deep into Eisenhower territory, and you give it right back after a play.
So 1st and 10 from the 38 now for Eisenhower, the 5th-ranked team in Class 5A this week. Skeffington throws right side, complete. On his feet to about the 48-yard line. Brought out of bounds. And he is short of the first down, but a nice pickup there for Stephon Jarrett.
Well, I think they gave him a pretty good spot. I think
All right, that is good for a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. There's a good look. Nice work by our camera crew, as always. So 1st and 10 from the 49. Skeffington keeps it. Right side.
some room.
Good for a first down. Still on his feet. Out of bounds. Inside the 35-yard line of Glenwood.
I'll tell you what, Stephon Jarrett laid a big block there on the outside that helped spring Skeffington. You don't see a lot of receivers that like to block downfield, but great job. Get a shot at the top of the screen. Jarrett just leading the way for him. That's what you need out of those guys.
And that is good for a Brant Professional Agriculture first down with 4:07 to go, third quarter. Skeffington rolls right. Now he throws. Complete to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and brought down at about the 3-yard line of Glenwood, and the Panthers are on a roll.
So that play right there is your 21st century option offense. It is a read pass option. So you're going to hand it off, and if that doesn't look good, then you're going to look to throw. And Jarrett right there kind of faked and then turned it upfield into a slant and really made a lot after the catch there. He's a special athlete. And good job by Glenwood to bring him down before he got in the end zone.
Stephon Jarrett with another Brant Professional Agriculture first down, and Skeffington on the keeper is close, but he is not in.
It's going to be
the end
real
zone.
Short. Just barely.
It'll be 2nd and goal. See where they spot it. I'm impressed with the job that Matt Skeffington has done stepping in for the injured Caleb Doherty, in case you just joined us or joined us late. Doherty went out in the first half with an injury and will not return, and he's done a good job so far. But let's see what happens here. 2nd and goal. There's the handoff, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Drew Thaxton, the senior, the big senior, 245 pounds. So the Panthers have a couple of guys who are huge that can run that ball and just plow through just about anything.
Got a couple of big backs. It takes a lot to bring these guys down. And look at that 2nd and 3rd effort just to keep his legs driving and his knees off the ground. And now you're going to see Eisenhower go for 2 like normal and stretch this out to a 9-point lead maybe.
And thanks to Young Security, another $50 is donated on that touchdown to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
This is big here.
Oh, the Titans read that, and they come up big. So 28-21 is our score.
Just a one-score ball game. That was huge.
That was huge. 3:13 to go in the third. We'll take a short break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more third quarter action in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson in Chatham tonight. Cater Eisenhower has just scored and missed the conversion So they lead by 7. So it's a one-score game here in the third. And Jabbar Cross will bring it up. And a flag is on down on the play.
Yeah, flag came in late. I would imagine it's going to be a hold or block in the back.
And Adam, it's taken a little bit of time for this game. We are approaching 9:30, which is the date, which is today, which is the date of my wife Patsy and my 27th wedding anniversary. So I want to give a shout out to my wonderful wife Patsy on 27 years of marriage for putting up with me.
27 magical years.
Yes. 3 children, Mandy, Blake, and Kayla, and all doing pretty well and everything. So I just want to give a shout out to my wife Patsy, and thanks for letting me do the ball game tonight. I appreciate that. Don't know if she's watching or not. I imagine she is.
You must have got her a really good present to let you come do this game tonight.
We're going to celebrate tomorrow night. Oh, there's a shot in the press box. How are you? Thumbs up. 27 more years at least, honey. All right. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson in Chatham, and we'll find out what the penalty is all about here. With 3:08 to go in the third, we've got a good ball game, one of our better ones on the year. Week 6 of the IHSA football season.
Yeah, I feel like we were just in Athens a week ago, but that was week 1, and now we're at week 6.
So the officials are sorting things out, and
looks like it will go against Glenwood, moving back to about the 14-yard line here.
So 1st and 10 from the 14. Titans trail by 7. Plenty of time left in this one. See how the Titans play it. Here's the handoff, left side. Some positive yardage there for Brandon Hay, and you see some rain coming down.
Yeah, it's starting to fall a little bit again. Some Sangamo score updates. Williamsville ends up beating New Berlin 63-21. Pleasant Plains has just missed a field goal with 34 seconds left. They will lose to North Mac 22-20. So a tough break for Pleasant Plains.
Wow, good ball game.
Maroa is up 21-19 on Athens right now in the fourth quarter.
Cross back to throw, hit hard after he got rid of it. Wide open at the 45 and still on his feet and down to the 20, about the 22-yard line is Manning Price, the 6'3", 192-pound senior. So let's see what the flag is about, Adam. Couple of flags down.
One is definitely pass interference on the offense, or on the defense, excuse me. Manning Price had a guy draped all over him.
And still managed
to make that catch in the rain.
And that is good. There you see the penalty. And that play is good for another Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
Now the Eisenhower sideline is fired up about, I think, another play or somewhere.
Pass interference on White. Decline. First down.
I'm not sure what Eisenhower is, but they're very fired up about something.
So 1st and 10 from the 21 for Glenwood. Here's the handoff. Left side, got a hole. Still on his feet, down inside the 5-yard line for the Titans is Brandon Hay.
Big run right there. Momentum is now firmly on Chatham's side, just down a touchdown and an extra point.
And, of course, Adam, they're down into the Shields red zone, deep into the red zone right now. 1st and goal from the 5. Looks like a repeat of the previous play, and not much there this time.
Yeah, went to the well one too many times there. Let's see what they can dial up. That is the only completed pass tonight by Jabbar Cross, and that is a big one.
28-21 Eisenhower over Glenwood. Late in the third. from the 7. Cross. Looking, back to throw again. Got his man in the end zone, and it is complete for the touchdown. So number 44 does it. Manning Price, the big senior, comes through, and that is a Young Security touchdown, which means another $50 will go to charity. This week's charity is the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
Just a simple one-man route there off the play action. Had heavy pressure in his face and just delivered a strike there to Price.
So they will go for the extra point and the tie. As you see, $400 donated tonight, thanks to all the touchdowns and thanks to Young Security. Hembro the holder, and the kick is up, and it is good. So we have a tie ball game, 28-28, with 1:21 to go in the third quarter in Chatham.
This one's going to go down to the wire.
I think it will. And we'll let you know that CW23 is your home for comedy. Last Man Standing, starring Tim Allen, joins the weeknight comedy lineup Monday at 4. Then stick around for 2.5 Men at 5. Two Broke Girls at 6, and Modern Family at 6:30. Weeknights right here on CW23. And at last report, a Major League Baseball score of interest. The St. Louis Cardinals were leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-0 late in that game. Carlos Martinez started for the Cardinals, who were trying to get into a wild card spot.
Big weekend
Cubs
for
are
the
in,
Cardinals.
of course. It is.
Big weekend for the Cardinals.
They play the Pirates tonight, of course, and tomorrow and Sunday. Is now 7-0 in the bottom of the 7th in St. Louis. So Cardinals will have to wait and see what the Giants do and see if they get into the playoffs, and maybe they meet the Cubs again. Wouldn't that be something, Adam? That'd be fun. That'd be fun again. All right, but we've got football and a lot left here to go, and it's a good one. Titans keep the kick on the ground, and the 35 picked up, still on his feet at midfield, still going. Wow.
Big Drew
Heck
Thaxton.
of a run. Thaxton showing some versatility there. Reversed his field there, and nice pickup and excellent field position for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think Glenwood was just trying to kind of dink that one in there, and Thaxton turned into a big return.
There you see the numbers on the scoring drive for Glenwood, 149, 87 yards, and the big reception, of course, the big play on that one, on that drive.
Yeah, cross to Price. Shifted everything back onto the Chatham-Glenwood sideline.
So 1st and 10 from the 37. Oh, and dropped it. Shaylin Bond had it and just dropped it.
Yep, kind of took off before he had it, and had his eyes downfield. And with this rain that's kind of come down, it makes the ball a little wet, and you really got to hold on to it.
And you see Skeffington's numbers, 12 of 27, 201 yards, 1 touchdown tonight, so, and a couple of picks.
And his interceptions, the one he was definitely just staring down Stephon Bobbitt. The other one I'll kind of chalk up to inexperience, but
Skeffington, almost intercepted by the Titans.
I think he had a little bit of miscommunication he threw that one towards the middle of the field. He had a receiver going down the sideline open.
So Skeffington can't connect there on that one.
They're going to catch a break here because at the end of the play, if you take a look, he takes a shot, and that is roughing the passer, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
It's been a penalty-filled game here in Chatham. 28-28 with 1:03 to go in the third, and the officials walk it off here. So little breezy here in Chatham at Glenwood High School's stadium. Skeffington with the handoff, right side. down to about the 20.
Yeah, not much on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 8. And see what Skeffington does here.
Time winding down here in the third.
He looks to the sideline, Skeffington does, and has the play. Back to throw, has time. Now rolls, he goes up the middle, keeps it. Nice pickup there, still on his feet as Skeffington goes to the right side, and he is in the end zone for a 20-yard touchdown run for the Panthers. And that is a Young Security touchdown. So another $50 goes to charity, the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
It's a big-time run by Matt Skeffington. Play kind of broke down, couldn't see anything open, just took off, kind of slipped through some tackles right there and snuck into the corner of the end zone. He's not playing like a backup quarterback right now, folks.
Once those Panthers got into the Shields red zone on this drive, they didn't mess around, did they? So they lead 34-28.
Now this is
they will go for 2, and this is a big play as well.
This is huge right here.
Skeffington under center, back to throw, rolls right, throws right, complete in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Stephon Bobbitt just sneaking in there behind the defense. You know, everybody's looking at Tremaine Scott, and he pulls it out and runs a rollout, and great job. That's a great play by Eisenhower to get in there.
36-28. Eisenhower leads, and nice play in the corner of the end zone by Stephon Bobbitt. So still in the third quarter, still a one-score game, but 8-point differential.
I'm not sure many people would believe me if I told them Caleb Doherty, your all-conference quarterback's going to get hurt in the second quarter, and you're going to be winning here late in the third against a very good Chatham-Glenwood team.
Yes. And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. CW23TV.com. And the Panthers will kick off to the Titans. To deep kick. Jabbar Cross at about the 8. To the 20. 25 looking, and he's down at the 26-yard line. And that's where Cross and company will start their next drive. See the scoring drive, the numbers there. It took a minute too, and Skeffington with the 20-yard touchdown run. So we talked about he has played well overall tonight.
Yeah, stepping into a tough situation.
So 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Central State 8 score real fast. Lanphier has just blocked a field goal by Springfield. 58 seconds left in that game, and Lanphier is up 15-14.
Low snap, Cross, rolling, overthrows, can't quite connect with Manning Price. So how much time's left in that?
58 seconds left. Lanphier's just blocked a Springfield field goal. So Lanphier's got the ball with under a minute left, up by 1. That's going to put a dagger in the Springfield Senators' hopes for playoffs.
If they lose that one,
yep.
No doubt. We talked about that with Donnie and David. We talked about that game, how important that was for the Senators. We talked about that on the Pepsi High School Football Preview Show tonight at 6:30. And
a lot of close games tonight. Some ones closer than we anticipated.
2nd and 10. Cross from the shotgun. Flag on the play, and I think it's delay of game, is it not?
It's going to be delay of game, or Manning Price was moving forward to early.
Number 44, the senior for Glenwood. And
yep, delay
of game as clock ran down there, play clock. So no penalty is wanted by any coach, but those late-game ones are tough to take.
Yeah, especially at a facility like this where you do have a play clock. Not every high school has play clocks.
Good point.
So you're staring right at it, and you know how much time's left, and it's up to you to get the ball off.
Cross pitches back, and on his feet, still going as the time runs out in the third quarter, is Brandon Hay. So we'll take a short timeout and back with fourth quarter action from Chatham. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Stay with us, please. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. I'm Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson. We are ready to start fourth quarter action here in Chatham with the Titans trailing the Eisenhower Panthers 36-28. It's been a back and forth game. It's been a good one. And the Titans, Jabbar Cross, running, still on his feet. Gets the first down and a couple more. He's brought down at the 42-yard line on the first play of the fourth quarter, and that is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
You know, that was supposed to be a pass play, and he just made something out of it because he had heavy pressure in his face, and that's a big pickup on third down right there.
There you see the numbers on it for Cross tonight. A couple of TDs, 122 yards rushing. And there's a nice run and a carry. Still going and deep into territory, 25. As he goes deep into Eisenhower territory is Brandon Hay. Hey. Had to say it.
He had a big opening there, and it was almost off to the races. And great job by Eisenhower to really just catch up to him. And this Glenwood offense is moving the ball.
And that's good for another Casey's General Store first down. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Handoff again to Hay, left side. Pickup of about 4.
And we saw a lot of Zach Wardlow in the first half. We've seen a lot of Brandon Hay here in the second half. They've had to have two really good backs like that gives you a special advantage. Hopefully Hayes all right there.
Limping a little bit coming off the field. So we'll see if we can see anything here. Ooh, hit hard.
Yeah, took a shot there.
Like, yeah. We'll see. So 2nd and 7. Cross going to keep it himself. Still on his feet. Oh, can't stay in bounds, but some positive yardage for Jabbar Cross.
Yeah, it was this close to
staying in bounds.
Staying in bounds. And, he had no one left in front of him. You know, it's been nothing fancy. Again, it's power football. It's what Glenwood is known for and has been known for a while. They're just doing it at a few different looks than you've traditionally seen, and this running game is what carries them.
There's the handoff. And inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, Zach Wardlow. And they're, of course, inside the Shields red zone. The Titans are. Here with 10:30 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, no need.
Didn't take much time there getting ready for this play. Let's see if.
Looks like they might have made a change here, too, on the sideline.
Wardlow, left side, and he just found a hole and barrels his way deep into it, and he is in for the touchdown.
He fought off some tackles there in the backfield and really slipped through there, and I thought he was going to be down maybe for a loss. And
look at that. It's great. Stayed on his feet, kept good balance there. Zach Wardlow, and another 6 points for the Titans, and that is a Young Security touchdown and another $50 donated to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. So thanks to Young Security for that donation. So 2-point game.
Again, you have to go for 2. Eisenhower's put that pressure on you by not kicking, and these are huge plays.
Cross in shotgun formation. Hands off to Wardlow and read well and stopped. Short. Well short of the conversion.
Yeah, there's a lot of penetration there by the Panthers. That play was going nowhere.
And we'll take a short timeout. Back with more fourth quarter action from Chatham. You're watching SEPCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Don't go away. Welcome back to SEPCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson watching a good ball game here. 36-34, Eisenhower over the Glenwood Titans, who will kick off here with 10:08 to go in the fourth. Back at the 10 to the 15, now the 20, 25, and about the 28-yard line for the Panthers, and that's where they will start their next drive. So, 2-point game. Titans could not convert on the 2-point conversion. Lamonte Williams with the kickoff return. You see the scoring drive numbers, capped by Wardlow's 9-yard TD run. 74-yard drive. Plenty of time left here. 10 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the 29. And some confusion maybe, and man in motion. Eric Thomas was in motion, and I would think this is going to be on the Panthers, this penalty.
Ball foul. Motion. One white. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's been a long night.
Yeah, it's been a long night penalty-wise.
Everybody, it's a long high school football game, but a good one.
Eisenhower with the 2-point lead. You are leading this football game, but you cannot play like you're satisfied. You need to still be attacking and going after this Glenwood defense, because you could really put them in peril with another 8 points.
Skeffington back to throw. He does across the middle. It is complete. Out to about the 40-yard line is Stefan Bobbitt.
Bobbitt's having a big night tonight. Skeffington's looking to him a lot. And there again with the first down.
They'll move the chains, and that is another Casey's General Store first down for the Panthers. .47 to go. Skeffington.
Better hold on to that football.
Yeah, to the 45.
It would not be good right now for the Eisenhower Panthers if that ball popped out.
Pickup of 4. The Panthers will, I would think, would not be in a hurry here, and ball control, and obviously want to score again to get some breathing room with just a 2-point cushion.
Yeah, if they score and get the conversion, it's a 2-point or it's a 2-touchdown ball game. That'd be the biggest lead of the night.
Skeffington rolling. He's going to throw. Wonder if he was past line of scrimmage. It looked like he might have been, but Bobbitt with the catch at about the 35-yard line.
And what Glenwood is very upset about is Eisenhower tackle number 77. Milan Good was a good 10 yards down the field when that ball was thrown. As an offensive lineman, you cannot cross the line of scrimmage either. So if you take a look here late, it's going to be right out of the picture. But great job by Skeffington to make that play. But 77 was a good 15 yards down the field, standing next to Bobbitt.
Good for a Casey's General Store first down. Ball on the 34-yard line. Skeffington turns around and looks left. Throws it up. Kind of threw it up there for almost for grabs, Adam. Really dangerous play.
That is a dangerous throw. I
Didn't
think
cost him there. But
Coach Wagers is really getting into Skeffington right now, kind of letting him know that that's not one we need right now.
And he said we heard him talk to Jacqueline Driscoll, the coach, and said he didn't need to do anything magical or anything special. Just keep an even keel. And there you see a shot of the
Yeah, Coach Drew
Panthers
Wagers,
coach. Yes.
who's back. He had his some surgery on his spleen, missed a few games this year. It's good to see he's back and healthy. I talked to him before the game, said he's feeling good, so that's good.
2nd and 10. Skeffington going to keep it. Can't find any room and is pushed back to the 42-yard line.
Another penalty flag came out late on that, but Chatham had that swallowed up. He had nowhere to go.
8:40 to go.
Been a lot of penalties here tonight.
See what
a game in week 6.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Mark
and
it.
That is huge.
Yeah, that's a big 15-yard penalty, and that'll move the ball just short of a first down. So they caught a break there.
Definitely did. And get things figured out.
Yeah, that is a spot foul, so it's not an automatic first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 from the 25. Skeffington with the handoff and hit hard and thrown for loss. And yet another flag down.
I'm sure Coach Wagers is going to be upset. Drew Thaxton just going the wrong way. You got to go north and south, especially a big guy like Thaxton's not out there to run side to side. He needs to be downhill, and he took this one wide. Great job by Glenwood to make the tackle in the backfield. It is a hold.
A lot of fireworks and a lot of penalties. All right.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 2nd down.
So still 2nd down. For the Panthers. And big night for Stefan Bobbitt, 117 yards. Still have 8:32 to go in the game. So 2nd and 13 now for the Panthers. Oh, overthrows his man, does Matt Skeffington. Intended receiver was Shaylin Bond.
And just a high throw. Not sure he would have made a play anyways if he would have caught that. Had a Titan defender bearing down on him.
So 3rd and 13 for Eisenhower. They lead by a couple.
It's been a crazy shift of momentum and penalties and big plays here in the second half.
And just in case you just got home from watching, attending your local high school football game, we've had a good one here. 36-34. Skeffington fakes. Now does throw. Left side. Picked off at the 14-yard line. Still on his feet and down to about the 30-yard line. And the Titans come up big here.
Number 2, Devin Foy. That's his second interception tonight. Skeffington with the pump. He had Bobbitt open down the sideline. He just did not throw that one deep enough. Did not leave his receiver enough room and put it in front of him, so it hung up there. Got caught up in the wind a little bit too, and that allowed Foy to step right in front of it.
So 1st and 10 from the 29 for the Titans. Handoff left side. Gain of maybe a yard on the play for Brandon Hay. And again, in case you just got in from watching your high school football team in one of the other areas of Central Illinois. The Eisenhower starting quarterback went out in the first half with a ankle or foot injury, did not return, and Eisenhower still holding a lead of 36-34. Cross back to throw.
It's a screen pass, so he's got to get.
Oh, he is sacked for a big loss.
That's a young mistake right there. Screen pass, so you're going to let your line go, and you're going to try to dump it right over their heads. And I don't know if he didn't see him or maybe it was covered, but you got to get rid of that football and not take a 20-yard loss.
So that's a huge play for the Panthers defense. And let's see what the Titans do here on 3rd and 26.
Yeah, 2nd and 9 to 3rd and 26 is.
Back to throw again is Cross.
Oh.
Picked off. No, yes, picked off. He caught it.
Catch it, yep.
Yes. And who else? None other than Stefan Bobbitt.
he's
big night for him.
Catching passes on both sides of the football.
So may have forced it in there. Here you see the replay.
He did have Price open again. The pass should have been a little bit, could have aired it out a little bit more, but Bobbitt was reading him the whole way. He was staring down Hembro, actually, not Price. Check that. Was who the intended receiver was. So Eisenhower catches a break, nothing hurt.
So 1st and 10 from the 24. Matt Skeffington. Back to throw. Left side. And you can see that coming. Incomplete. Defended well by the Titans. And you can see that play coming. He did telegraph that one, Adam. Lucky it wasn't picked off by Tony Rolfe.
And again, unless you have a rocket arm, you're Tom Brady or Jay Cutler, that's about a 30-yard pass across the field. You don't see a lot of NFL quarterbacks try to do that.
It's just a tough play to make.
Yeah, it's a tough play to make because you're giving the defender a whole lot of time to break on that, even though he might have been open when you release the football. So Skeffington's going to learn, again, kind of thrust into a tough position, but you got to get a little bit smarter here at the end of the game.
Skeffington on the keeper to the 20. And with 6:33 to go, I think they are inside. The Panthers are inside the Shields red zone. Brings up 3rd down and 6. You see the Glenwood sidelines. Skeffington keeps it.
Keep it again.
Right side. Gets maybe a yard. Brings up a big 4th down for both teams with 5:50 to go and the clock continues to run.
We have not seen a whole lot of Bryson Bonds in the backfield here in the second half. He carried the ball, and he is their leading rusher. He is in the backfield now, but have not seen him a whole lot. They've really used Faxton and Tymone Scott as almost an extra blocker back there.
Empty backfield for Skeffington. He's looking. He's going to throw. Now he's going to keep it. Not sure. And he's out of bounds. Oh, and he's tackled out of bounds. So nothing doing there.
It's going the other way.
So they will turn it over on downs. Panthers will, and the Titans, with 5:15 to go here in the 4th, have the ball back. And
some big stops by both defenses, coming up big when they need to. Hopefully Eisenhower can keep getting back at it and stop them here.
And we'd like to thank CEFQ for sponsoring Friday Night Rivals this season. CEFQ, not a bank, better. Cross with the handoff. And a gutsy run there by Brandon Hay. Get some positive yardage.
Yeah, it was hit early in the backfield and just did all he could to make something out of nothing there. Glenwood hasn't had much successes, or as much as they did in the first half, so Eisenhower made some adjustments and has really slowed down this Glenwood running game.
2nd and 8. Cross. Rolling. Flag on the play. Still on his feet. Out of bounds. Let's see what the flag's all about.
The flag is definitely going to be a pass interference. As Manning Price tried to release, he was just pulled down and thrown to the ground by an Eisenhower defender. And
the Titans are
so you're going to
cheering.
call a hold or a pass. Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
Hold, yes.
It was very blatant to everybody on this side of the field.
So, Adam, 4:35 to go here in the fourth. You're down 2, the Titans are, and you have
got a hold on the defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, first down.
And you have the ball, 2 timeouts. Eisenhower has 3. Just looking, the Titans could run the clock close to down potentially on this drive.
And you don't want to get in a hurry. You know, they haven't been in a hurry all night. You don't need to feel like you need to be in a hurry, because when you do that, that's when mistakes happen. That's when turnovers happen. So just play your game. Take your time. Don't feel rushed. Take care of the football is going to be the big thing, you know, because you know Eisenhower's going to be punching and pulling and trying to rip that ball out. You just got to take care of the football.
And after the mark off there, that's another Casey's General Store first down for the Titans from the 38. Cross with the handoff to Hay to the 41-yard line.
And another X factor in this, too, is Glenwood does have a very good kicker, and that could potentially play into this, too. He'll have the wind at his back.
And it could easily come down to that. That is correct.
Down there warming up right now.
Great shot.
That's Devin Linke is their kicker, number 1.
4:08 to go. Cross decides to keep it. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. .359 to go in the ball game.
Don't need a huge play. Just need to get yourself in manageable downs. So 3rd and 4 here. That is definitely manageable for this Glenwood run game. You're in 4-down territory until the game is over at this point.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Chatham Glenwood for all their hospitality this week, and Decatur Eisenhower as well for letting us come in and do some stories this week. And Cross, short side with a stiff arm and short of midfield on the carry. But he
stepped out right at the first down marker. This might have to be one that they measure, or nope, they're just going to give it to him.
So that is good for a Casey's General Store first down.
Broken play on that one, so hats off to Jabbar Cross to make something out of nothing there.
But Chatham Glenwood has been great for letting us come out here on Friday Night Rivals, and appreciate their support, and Decatur Eisenhower as well. So, and the news teams at Fox Illinois and ABC News Channel 20 do a great job. They did so this week, as they always do. So Cross looking to throw. He goes deep. Overthrows his man just a little bit there. So Cross and the Titans go to the air there on 1st and 10.
You know, nothing hurt there, taking a deep shot on first down. Foy had a step, and Cross just delivered it. He's got an arm. I was questioning whether if he could throw it efficiently and not being a full-time quarterback until maybe the second half last week, and how that would play into it. But he can throw the football.
So 2nd and 10. Cross to his right, looking deep again, complete, and ball comes loose near the end zone at the 1, and tackled in the end zone.
Let's see if they're going to call this.
Let's see.
They're going to call the touchback.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my! What a turn of events. Here's the replay. Cross
throwing across
to number
his body,
21, Zane Cormier.
A beautiful ball, and that ball did pop loose. You almost don't know if you call that a catch. In the NFL, who knows? But here he did make an athletic move with carrying the football.
I think that's
so
a catch.
that is a catch.
Absolutely.
And that ball came out way early.
Officials are talking about it, but
because of where that ball landed and the Eisenhower defender was in the end zone, they are going to call a touchdown.
Yes,
that
okay.
Was,
I think that's the right call, Adam.
I
think
do
it looks
too.
like.
I do too.
So number 21 hadn't called his number all night with the catch, but the ball comes out, and now with 3:34 to go, the Panthers have the ball at their own 20 and in control of this game, at least because they have the ball in the 2-point lead. So
2 first downs, and this game could be over. So that's, if I'm Coach Wagers, take care of the football. We need to get 2-3 first downs, and this game's ours.
1st and 10. Handoff, left side. And I don't imagine you'll see Skeffington go to the air.
Yeah, it'd be very
the rest of the way.
Maybe 3rd down would be the only time you'd see that ball in the air, but I'd be very surprised at any other point to throw the football.
So pickup of 1, call it 2nd and 9. Clock continues to run with 3 minutes to go here in the 4th. There's the handoff. Nothing flashy, just another short run.
Yep.
Handoff and a short run, and
now
Bonds with the carry there.
Glenwood's going to start using their timeouts to save time for their offense to get on the field.
And we're going to take a short timeout as well. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Back with the final 2:49 of this one in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wappel and Adam Anderson. We are in Chatham. We've got a good one here. The Panthers lead by 2 with 2:49 to go in the 4th, and they have the ball after the Titans turnover. So, time for us to take a look at the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Griffiths Construction. And as you can see, there is our play of the game there. Number 15 for the Panthers, Desmond Rogers, the 5'11", 195-pound senior. And that is our Griffiths Construction defensive play of the game. Defend your home against the upcoming winter weather with Griffiths Construction siding and windows. Thanks to Griffiths Construction. And the defensive play of the game, which happened just a moment ago. All right, 2:49 to go. 3rd and 6, and it's a big one.
Rain's coming down, too.
And a flag on the play, and the Titans say, hey, the Panthers jumped or moved. And the rain does continue to fall again.
Foul, legal motion on the offense, 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
So, 2-point Eisenhower lead. They're trying to stay perfect, trying to go to 6-0. Glenwood trying to move to 4-2 here in week 6.
Big upset in the Central State 8, Lanphier 15, Springfield 14.
3rd and 11. Back to throw. Skeffington looking, finally throws it, and broken up by the Titans at the last minute. Justin Montre, number 4, with the good defense there, Adam. And
yeah,
we talked about it. I made the comment that, hey, they won't throw. You said if it's on 3rd down, it was 3rd and long, and they did throw.
Yep, so now you got to have a punt here from Eisenhower, and you need a good kick so you can kind of pin them deeper. I could see Glenwood maybe trying to come after this a little bit more.
2:40 to go.
Especially with the rain falling, too.
2:40 to go here in the 4th. Skeffington back in punt formation, and he gets it off. And at the 50 is Hay to the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! And a flag on the play, a touchdown for Brandon Hay. The Titans are celebrating, but hold on a minute. There's a penalty flag down on the play.
At the
and an incredible run
at the
back of the punt.
10-yard line. If you're going to see here on the replay, as he was breaking those tackles, there is going to be a block in the back. I saw it as it was happening. So right there, number 6 is who they're going to call that on for the Titans.
So hold the
On
phone.
the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
So it only puts it on the 25, though.
So we'll set things up for you. 2:24 to go here in the fourth. 36-34 as you see Brandon Hay. Oh, my goodness. Tremendous. Didn't think he had a chance. And
so here right at the end, number 6 right there, we kind of missed it.
But still,
the junior Connor Dickinson, just a tough break trying to help out. Just caught a little bit of his back. I saw it was happening. I knew it was a bang-bang play, but
so 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line of Eisenhower. Jabbar Cross. He's going to keep it. Trying to break a tackle. Can't do so.
Again, no need to be in a big hurry. If I'm Chatham, you got to play your game. You got 2 minutes left.
And we talked about, obviously, this could come down to a field goal attempt, but it is raining still.
Yeah,
pretty steady here in Chatham.
That changes a lot. The snap's got to be good. The hold's got to be good.
Inside 2 minutes. Cross. Left side, looking.
Got Hembro
Goes to
open.
the end zone. Got Hembro. Touchdown! He was wide open. You called it at him, and 1:49 to go. And Cole Hembro, who was the quarterback up until last week, and the Titans have taken the lead over to Cater Eisenhower with 1:49 to go. What a turn of events here in Chatham. This has been a good one.
Just an unbelievable play there by Cross to set his feet, turn his body, and deliver a strike to Hembro, who snuck behind the Eisenhower defense there. Stephon Bobbitt just got caught staring in the backfield, and that's what happens. You get one thrown right over your head.
A great call by the Glenwood coaching staff, especially this late in the game. I don't think anybody expected that. And Cross and Hembro pulled it off. Now, can they pull off the 2-point conversion? And the play clock is down. Did they get a timeout?
Yeah, I think they got a timeout
to avoid the delay of game penalty. So 1:49 to go in the fourth. Glenwood trying to make it a 6-point lead. Looking ahead to Eisenhower when they get the ball back at him. They do have 2 timeouts left.
They'll have 2 timeouts, 1:49, and this 2-point conversion is huge. Glenwood needs to get this because if Eisenhower does score, that ties the game, and then you got to stop Eisenhower on their 2-point conversion.
And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. Friday Night Rivals on CW23TV.com. And this game has lived up to its advanced billing and then some. Back and forth all night. And in case you just got home, it's about, 10:15. It's been a long game, but a good game. In case you just joined us, Eisenhower's quarterback went out in the first half with an injury. Caleb Doherty did. And Matt Skeffington has stepped in, done a pretty good job for the Panthers. But let's see what happens here. 2-point conversion. Cross, looking, almost slipped. Wide open in the end zone, and good for the conversion. And the Titans take a 6-point lead thanks to the 2-point reception there.
Yeah,
so Cross goes to the air again, and it works.
That was huge there for Glenwood to get that 2-point conversion. Now it makes it a 6-point game, and number 28, Zane Cormier, makes up for the fumble, the big fumble on the last possession.
So 1:49 to go. This one is far from over the way this game has gone. 1:49 to go. 42-36, and we had Jim Rupert, the former sports editor for the State Journal Register, on our Pepsi High School preview show, Adam, and he talked about he thought this would be the best Central State 8 game of the night, and it's been a good one.
It's been a good one. I hope everyone at home has enjoyed it. Have seen a lot of different plays, a lot of different playmakers here tonight coming up big, and
thanks to our everybody, statisticians, our photographers, everybody inside the truck, outside the truck, all the folks at ABC News Channel 20 and Fox, Illinois, and it's been a good one. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. So they don't short kick it.
Kick it to Bobbitt.
20.
That's always dangerous.
Left side still going. Bobbitt down the sidelines. He's out of bounds. See where they mark him. With 1:42 to go.
It's going to be pretty close to the 40-yard line.
So, pretty good field position for the Panthers. They've got 2 timeouts, as we said. And if you're Matt Skeffington, this is probably the last place you thought you'd be earlier in the week.
Yeah,
when you've got a great quarterback like Caleb Doherty, but Skeffington's done a nice job. As you see the Titans faithful enjoying the action here. 1st and 10 from the 40, so the Panthers 60 yards away from tying this up and potentially taking the lead. And in motion, and a flag on the play.
Yeah. That's the second time they've tried to do that, and it's been off.
Eric Thomas, number 5.
Motion on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So that's 2 drives in a row. Eisenhower's trying to run that play, a play which they scored on in the first quarter, and that's a timing play. And you have a different quarterback. It's a different cadence, and it's just not working out for them.
Makes it 1st and 15 from the 35. Skeffington. Empty backfield. Back to throw. Skeffington looking. Now he's under pressure. Gets it away. Oh, and bobbled at the 45, and the Panthers cannot hang on to it. We'll bring up 2nd and 15. And the Titans defense, they are fired up.
Yeah, they're excited. It would have been a tough catch there on the sideline by Shaylin Bond there. But hits him right in the hands.
Tough pass to catch.
Tough pass to catch here with the rain coming down.
So 2nd and 15 for Eisenhower. Rain continues to fall here at Chatham Glenwood. Skeffington looking. In trouble, in deep trouble, and he is sacked back at the 11-yard line. And you talk about a huge play in this one. Manning Price, the senior, comes up with a big play, one of the biggest plays of the night.
Yeah, that is almost the biggest play of the night right now. That makes it 2nd and a country mile. And I'm sure Eisenhower's going to talk about it because not a whole lot of plays in your playbook that can make up for the ground that was lost here.
That'll make it, 3rd. 3rd and
third down. Yeah, 3rd
long,
down.
yes.
Not 2nd.
3rd
Sorry.
to country. That's all right, 3rd and a country mile. Let's see where they, wow. So, 6-point game. There you see the great shot of the weather here in Chatham. We've had rain off and on throughout the night. Field is wet, of course, slippery. It's been that way all night.
I'm sure Eisenhower doesn't like that the rain is falling here on their last drive, but you got to deal with it.
And I want to let you know that on Monday, October 26th, you can watch the Supergirl season premiere at 7 p.m. right here on CW23. Premieres October 26th. And, Adam, we do not have a Saturday Night Rivals game tomorrow night, but we will be back next Friday night for the Rochester at Sacred Heart Griffin Central State 8 showdown, and that should be a good one as well.
Expect a lot of fireworks next Friday night and a pretty close ball game.
Should be a lot of offense in that one as well, yes. So 2nd and 37. 1:08 to go. You have one timeout left. You got to try to get this in a couple of chunks.
Yeah, you got 2 plays to get a first down. And
Skeffington back. Looking, still looking. Throws deep across midfield. Can't bring it down is Bobbitt.
Broken up by Montre again. I don't know if he would have came down with that inbounds. That's a heck of a throw by Skeffington, rolling to his left to throw that across his body. A good 40 yards downfield.
So 57 seconds to go. It is 4th down and 37, and this is, for all intents and purposes, the ball game.
This is the ball game right here.
Less than ideal conditions, footing-wise, for the Panthers. Matt Skeffington, empty backfield. Back to throw, stands on his 5, throws, and it is almost picked off and incomplete. And with 50 seconds to go, make that 49 seconds to go in the game, the Titans looks like they will hang on for win number 4 this season.
That's a big win for this program, and if you're Eisenhower, I know you're going to be upset losing this ball game, but you did everything you could and then some, playing with a backup quarterback, really holding on to this game till super late in this 4th quarter. Just a tough loss.
So with 49 seconds to go, the Titans will, I would think, just take a knee. Eisenhower can stop the clock once, or they may just run it. Ball is on the 13-yard line, and time obviously against the Panthers as Jabbar Cross, number 10, has done a nice job tonight, real good job at quarterback, leading this Glenwood offense. And I want to remind you, we'll have the SEFCU Champions Trophy at the conclusion of this game, and we will also have a player of the game.
Yep, and again, they are going to kneel on it here, but with this rain and a wet ball, center quarterback exchange, nothing's still a given yet. So Eisenhower can hope for a miracle, but it already happened once, and
it is slippery. Cross will go under center.
That's going to be it.
Time will wind down here, and that will do it. Here of Chatham-Glenwood High School. Our final score, the Glenwood Titans, 42-36 over the Eisenhower Panthers. And it was a good Central State 8 matchup. We thought it would be, and it's been a good one. We'll have more on the post-game show in just a minute. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20 on CW23. Back with more in just a minute.